Hey, what's up, everybody? You're listening or watching to Aetheryte Radio, Gamerscape's Final Fantasy XIV podcast. I'm Fusionx, and it's just me today. Everyone else is not around right now, so a lot of cool information dropped today. Wanted to make sure we got something out. So let's jump right into it. Right, I'm quoting right. Collector's Edition and launch day has been announced for Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. It's going to come out on August 27th. Collector's edition details, we have the box, which has artwork designed by Yoshitaka Amano, an 80-page hardcover art book. There's a DVD or video disc. Maybe it's on Blu-ray if you get it on PS3. The Waning of the Sixth Sun, which will take a cinematic look at the events that led up to the realm being reborn. Sounds of Eorzea, which is an album that features musical scores by renowned Final Fantasy series composers. Looking at more than just stuff that Soken has done, which is really cool. 5 collectible character art cards that look to be featuring CG artwork. And we also have a Final Fantasy Realm Reborn branded security token. So if you're not using the software token and you want an actual token, there you go. Get the Collector's Edition. Additionally, there's going to be some in-game items that you also get with the Collector's Edition. This includes the Helm of Light, the Baby Behemoth Minion, the Coral Mount, and the Behemoth Barding. So all that stuff, lots of really cool stuff coming there with the Collector's Edition. Let's see. Additionally, there are pre-order bonuses, and I believe these are for both Standard and Collector's Edition versions of the game. You'll get a Kate Sith Doll Minion and a Mog Cap. And so those are pretty cool. You'll get those for pre-ordering, and additionally, you'll get a early access for 1.0. I think this was like a week. You got to play the game before everybody else. This is just for pre-ordering. 1.0, I think it came just with a collector's edition. So if you just pre-order the game, you get in early. I know with Phase 4 they've been talking about how character data supposedly will transfer from Phase 4 into launch. So I don't know if that's going to be part of it, or if it's going to be a spot between Phase 4 and launch where you'll be able to play. That's probably the case. So no date on that yet. So keep an eye out for that. Additionally, something kind of cool to look at here. The packaging for the collector's editions are a little different based on region. NA and EU get the same design of everything, and then Japan has a little bit of a different design on it. The artwork is still there and everything, but I think the art book is different, and it looks like they have a separate case for the video disc, which I think for this Japanese picture here is the PS3 edition, and it is on Blu-ray. So nothing huge. I mean, the collector's editions, they still come with all the same stuff, so it's just packaged a little differently. Let's see, going on to the website here, pricing and requirements and all that stuff. For PlayStation 3, the game is going to cost you $40, and it's going to be $80 if you want the collector's edition. For PC, standard game, both disc and digital, are going to cost you $30. The collector's edition is going to be $70, and the digital collector's edition is $50. Additionally, you can upgrade a regular version of the game to the collector's edition, a digital collector's edition, for $20. So for anybody that already bought 1.0 and maybe just wants to get the new items but doesn't want to have to buy a whole new game, you can upgrade digitally to the collector's edition to get all those in-game bonuses, which is nice. Requirements are out, system requirements for PC and PS3, which sounds weird to have requirements for PS3, but there are, there's at least one in there that you guys want to know about. For PC, you're looking at a minimum of Windows Vista or Windows 7. You'll want an Intel Core 2 Duo, at least 2 gigs of RAM in there, and 20 gigs on the hard drive. Graphic cards, you're going to want NVIDIA 8800 or an ATI HD 4770. And internet, because that's a thing that you want with an MMO, right? You want to make sure that you have an an internet connection. Also, you'll need DirectX 9 or higher, and those are the minimum requirements. For PS3, the most important thing to note is that you'll need 12 gigs free on your hard drive. So if you don't have that, upgrade your hard drive or delete some games or something off of that to make room for that. Additionally, have a couple other little bits of news here this week. Square Enix is going to broadcast live at E3 this year. Last week, they announced that 14 will be at E3. It'll be playable on the floor. They'll be showing off some new battle content, so that'll be in the stream. They also talk about doing developer interviews and stuff in the stream as well. You can check those out. They'll be on YouTube under Square Enix Presents, so make sure to check that out for all the E3 stuff that they'll have there. Additionally, Gamerscape will be there. I'll be there. We'll be playing 14 and checking out whatever this new battle content is that they're showing off, and we'll make sure to get a report on the website right after that day, right at the end of E3. It's a pretty hectic couple of days there, but rest assured we will have some stuff up for E3 around E3. Next up, Square Enix President and CEO of North America, Mike Fisher, has left the company. Maybe not terribly surprising after the loss that they posted a couple months ago. They've been laying off people, and to see the president and CEO leave isn't terribly surprising. It's unfortunate. So hopefully 14 comes out and it's like the best game ever, and Square Enix is still here in 5 years. That sounds really bad, but yeah. Moving along here, what Final Fantasy XIV word do you want to know how to say? So we're lucky enough to have an opportunity to sit down with Michael Christopher Koji Fox, otherwise known as Fernholz. See, this is why we need to do this. I can't even say his forum name. Who's part of the localization team for Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to talk about him about pronunciations. So if you have a word from Final Fantasy XIV, you're like, how do you say this? Let us know. Drop it in the comment for the post on the website, and we'll sit down and talk with him and figure out how to say some of these things. And last but not least, we have Aetheryte Bingo, which is something we thought might be fun to try during the next live letter, which is going to be May 30th at 6 a.m. Pacific. So we're going to have cards available sometime next week, a couple days before the video goes up for the live stream. And come join us. We'll be on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/gamerscape, playing bingo during the actual event and just kind of talking and getting excited about all the news and information coming out. And then afterwards, we are going to do a live episode of Aetheryte Radio that will cover all of the Q&A and stuff that comes out of that. So thanks for tuning in, guys. A lot of cool information. August 27th, like 3 days before PAX. Nice timing. So get your pre-orders in. Collector's editions can only be pre-ordered through the Square Enix online store. I think Collector's Edition, the digital version, I think you can get on Amazon. But if you want the hard stuff, like the physical stuff, you're going to have to go through SE to do that. So make sure to head over to their store and get that stuff pre-ordered. You'll get your pre-order bonus item code and stuff for your dolls, your access, and your mug caps. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys back here next week right after the letter from the producer live.